So Biff, that new Saxon album is awesome. I just want to get that out there. Not that Saxon has ever had a bad album, but it's something about the new one, man. It's just kicking ass.
Yeah, it's a bit special, this one, definitely. We got some good, great guitarists on there and some good melodic vocals, definitely.
A lot of power going on. And not too long ago, you put out your first solo album.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, yeah, just before COVID. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was a good fun doing that one.
You wanna tell me what kind of led to finally, after all these years, putting out your first solo album?
That was good fun. I got to work with some other musicians, you know. Got to work with some good, wrote a few songs with some friends of mine. So yeah, it was great fun actually. Great fun. The solo album. School of Hard Knocks, yeah.
So the last time that we spoke was in 2013 in Las Vegas, and you were on tour with Fozzy.
Right.
It's been
with Fozzy. Yeah, that was a good tour. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was my first time seeing actually both bands live, and at the time,
right,
you were my first ever interview, and I've done quite a few since then, but
it's great.
I haven't been able to see Saxon live since that show, and a lot's happened since then. You guys have been steadily putting out albums and steadily touring and keeping the ball rolling. What's keeping you motivated to keep on keeping on?
Well, I think it's the albums, really. You know, we keep writing really good albums, so I think that gives you the juice, the adrenaline to carry on. We have a big fan base around the world as well, so we like touring and playing new music for them. Obviously, we're going to play some classics as well, but keep touring on the new albums. It's good fun, yeah.
What do you have planned for the rest of this year?
Well, people can go on our Facebook site and check out the tour dates. I mean, we start in 4 weeks touring with Judas Priest and Uriah Heep in UK and Europe, and then we hit America and Florida on the 23rd of April, I think, and then we do 31 shows in USA. So we're pretty busy. Then back to Europe, festivals in summer, then more shows. Might come back to America again in November, December, something like that. So we'll have to wait and see. But we're pretty busy this year on the Hellfire Damnation tour.
Yeah, man. Sounds like some pretty awesome tours. You said Judas Priest and Uriah Heep?
Yeah, that's the package in Europe. And then when we come to USA, it's us and Uriah Heep.
What
like
a show.
Co-headline tour, yeah. Yeah, it should be a good show.
Absolutely. Do you have any plans to do another solo album?
Well, there's always plans to do albums, I mean, it's there's always plans to do albums. I don't know what sort of what the time scale is, but we're definitely up for doing another solo album. Yeah,
sure.
Get some friends to help me write some songs. It'd be good.
Are you gonna throw in some more covers?
Well, I might do. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll see.
So nowadays, how are you keeping your lyrically anyway? How are you keeping yourself motivated to keep writing words?
Well, I'm a storyteller. That's what I am, and I tell stories in words. So that's what I like to do, and I've always been like that since since the first album, really. So you pretty much you buy a Saxon album, and that's what you're going to get, really. Storytelling.
What do you like to dig into for motivation for stories?
History mostly. I find history, fascinating. So just different subjects in history, American history, European history, UK. It's all interesting stuff,
Is there anything going on in today's crazy world that has inspired any of your writing?
Not really, no. No, I don't really write in the present tense. I sort of tend to do it when it's happened, if you know what I mean.
Right.
But I saw the whole album is a little bit, based on the fight between good and evil. So I thought, I think maybe it translates to what's happening today across the world, yeah. But it's nothing I meant to do. It's not a concept or anything.
Sure. When you're on all these tours and you're on the big festivals and stuff, are there any newer bands? And when I say newer, I mean like 15, 20 years. Any newer bands that are kind of impressing you, or
yeah, man, there's a lot of bands in the last 10 years really that have come up. Even in the last 5 years actually. I mean, I'm on a Mock is one. Viking death metal. Ghost, another band I love. I know the guys in Ghost. Bands like that. There's some younger bands coming along. It's people are starting to notice younger bands, I think. So yeah, everything's pretty good, really.
Now with the ever changing music industry and streaming and downloading and all of that stuff, which I guess people aren't even really downloading anymore. But how do you think a new band or a new musician, what do you think is the best way for them to step into the industry nowadays?
Well, the first thing they need is a couple of good songs, a couple of great songs that makes them stand out, which is not easy. And then just be really out there on social media and just get out there on social media. If you want to look a certain way, make sure you look that way, and just get out there and hope somebody notices and something goes viral. Really, that's the name of the game these days, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of free advertising now. You gotta just constantly promote yourself.
You got to have great material. You got to try and find something a bit unique and put it out there, and hopefully, it'll grow. A lot of people will check it out. It'll grow and grow and grow and grow, so it gets quite big. I mean, you can do it through albums and things, but to make vinyls and CDs and things and cassettes costs quite a lot of money. So a lot of younger bands haven't got that money or that backup from record companies. So social media is the way, definitely.
Right.
And obviously playing shows. If you can get a local following in your town, that always helps.
Absolutely. So much has changed in the industry since Saxon began. But in a lot of ways, it still comes down to playing shows. It's all about that live show and playing gigs and being on the road. And it seems like that's the only way to really make the money now, between that and merchandise.
Well, it's a mixture really, because we don't want to go out just playing the big hits from the 80s, and just be like a retro band. We want to make new albums. We want to have new merch. We want to have new tours, so it's all about the adrenaline and people getting into it. It's all about, as well, trying to capture some new fans as well, because hardcore fans, love the album. But it's interesting to get new fans that start to get into Saxon as well. That's always great,
Right. So if I came over to England, where would you recommend that I went? Whether it's for food or culture, art, music?
Well, it depends what you. I mean, London is the place really, but Manchester's fantastic. That has a great music scene, Manchester's pretty cool. That has everything really. But I would say, London, or a place called York, which is quite close to where I live. It's pretty cool. The history there is pretty great. So, and any one of those places, Manchester, London, or York. In fact, if you came over and finished, if you went to those three places, and then went to Glasgow, then went down to Cardiff in Wales, and then went to Ireland, you pretty much have it all.
It's a bucket list. The only place I've been to so far overseas is Italy. I spent a week there. I haven't made it to England yet, but definitely on the agenda.
All right. Yeah, it's nice, Italy. I like Italy.
So for all of the longtime fans and for the soon-to-be fans that haven't heard Saxon yet, what do you say to them?
Check out the album. It's an absolute monster.
Yes, it is.
It's heavy. It's heavy. It's melodic. It's got everything there. So check it out. It's got the whole of the Saxon history in that album. It's just like everything, 80s style. You know, the beginning is very 80s. Got a modern flex to it. But yeah, check it out and come join the family.
I also wanted to, and not only is the album awesome, but the cover art for it, the album artwork is really cool too. Probably one of my favorite Saxon album covers.
It is cool, yeah.
So
yeah,
get that.
Yeah, it's up there with some of the best ones, definitely. Crusader is pretty much liked that album cover, but this one's great. Hellfire Damnation. The album cover is, it looks cool. Actually, I can't wait to get a T-shirt.
Yep, I'm gonna get me one of those T-shirts for sure. Either that or a poster, one of the two.
Get them both.
Or both. Yeah, there's no wrong answer there. All right, well, Biff, I want to thank you for your time, and I appreciate you a lot. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the road again.
Yeah. It's going to be great. Can't wait to see everybody. We're looking forward to it.
Absolutely, dude. I appreciate you, man. You take care and enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah, you have a good day, yeah? See you later, mate.
All right, Biff.
Bye.